Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of All the Mods 10 Modded Minecraft. Where last time we were working on more stuff for the All the Mods star, but now we're not going to be doing that. No, we are down here in my apotheosis room, or apotheosis, either or. We're down here. Actually, how are you doing? Not as good as the other one. But as we are down here, I did want to actually work on apotheosis, because what I can do with apotheosis is actually make our gear, and that is to include our sword, even better. So right now, I've only got these pieces of gear. These two are unenchanted, these two are enchanted, and this is enchanted. Now, it's all really good gear, but we can make it even better. And things as next few quests that I want to go on, I think even that, maybe not. But these three quests right here are going to involve us going and fighting things. I was like, you know what? Let's literally gear up our gear. So, best way to do that is apotheosis. And the best way to do that, if you want good Apothic gear, you're going to need apotheosis gear. And all that starts with a gem. Gems are rare drops from any mob, and they also confirmed drops from invaders. And they are also confirmed drops from... that sentence doesn't make sense to me, but yeah, I know what it means. You'll learn more about those later. For now, farm those mobs. And we technically have been. So, these are all the gems that I've been getting through my various mob farms, and all of them just have been stacking up in their own little chest. But I'm gonna bring that chest down here, because this little corner is where I want to be working on our actual Apothic stuff. And to get started with that, we need to press Control T. Introduction. Welcome to the tutorial for Apothic World Tiers. In this tutorial, you will learn about the new World Tier system and how to progress through it. Click Next to continue, or click Skip Tutorial to skip through. World Tiers, pause if you want, but I'm just gonna skip through these real quick for y'all. Alright, we're at Haven, the start of our journey. Detailed info, drop chances, 60%, 36, and 4. We are not getting any epic or mythic. Purities, only up to rare, 4%. No player augments, no monster augments. Cool. This is currently active. We need to... Frontier locked. Complete the advancement world tier frontier to unlock. Equip a common chestplate, common helmet, equip a common weapon, common leggings, common boots. So we do actually have a bunch of different chestplates. So this one, I believe, yes. That one is a Apothic gear, because you can see it says blessed chestplate. So if I do this, that should equip and slay an Apothic invader. Oh, no. Equip a common chestplate. And if we take it off, does it... Ew, it hurt. Oh, max health. Did it... Nope, it kept it. Okay, cool. Now we just got to get helmet, leggings, and boots. So, helmet. Now you can see I've been collecting for a minute. And we just need to find one that has a name before the actual helmet. Well, I wanted to get a helmet, but that's not happening. I don't have any helmets that are actually part of Apotheosis, so that's fun. But I do have leggings, and boots. And of course, the chest piece. Sad. So now we just got to get a helmet, and we can move on to Frontier, which will increase the difficulty, but will also increase the different rarities, purities, augments. Yeah. So what I think we're gonna have to do is actually go here and upgrade one by ourselves. So to get gem dust, we need an Apotheosis gem and an anvil. So we look at our gems, and it recommends a common. So here's a bunch of these, and an anvil. Apparently I don't have these on autocraft. That's dumb of me, but whatever. Let's turn my... Oh, my magnet was off. Oops. Let's take 12 of these first. Throw these right there. Or should I actually... Yeah, I'm gonna... We'll do 16, and there we go. Now they're on that block. And now, kaboom. There we go, gem dust. Now that we've got the gem dust, thank you. Road to your haven, yep, invaders. Invaders are what we know as Apothic bosses. Okay, that's cool. We can turn them on and off by changing our world tier. So right now they won't spawn. Mysterious scrap metal, yeah. The first world tier is Haven, being the first makes it easiest to explore and easiest to obtain. You just need to hold in a fixed item in your hand. It will automatically unlock the set. Cannot spawn naturally. Okay. So we need to get a smithing table. Smithing. Ba-ba-da-ba. Easy. And then it was a gem cutting table. Gem cutting table. Apparently I need to make sure. And there we go. I should tick off both of those. So if we slap that down, and put this in our inventory. What do we... Okay, so we need to make a gem-fused slate. Gem-fused slate. We just take... Okay, so is it deep slate or just any stone? Has to be deep slate. And then we take this of unnaming of socketing. Here we go. 3 for 3. Okay. 1 to 1. That's nice. Chainmail helmet. We're just going to take one of these bad boys. And then we do this and this. It gets us an empty socket. Does that... No. Does not make it an Apothic. Oh, well, actually, does it make it an Apothic? No, it does not make it an Apothic gear. But it does give it an empty socket. A salvaging table. So if we take these off, ow, ow, ow. Throw this in here, we'll get chain, mysterious scrap, salvage items. Okay. Interesting. What if I want to make an Apothic gear, though? Simple reforging table. Is used like an enchantment table, but with affixes. To add an affix, place your item in the center slot and then add your rarity material to the left slot. Okay. Let's undo that one. Maybe this is the thing we needed. Oh, Jesus, is an enchanting table. Oh, not you. You. There we go. Simple reforging table. Oh, did I put my... Oops. I put my helmets in, but I didn't put my boot in. If I do that. There we go. Now we have an actual Apothic helmet. World tier, Frontier. We can now unlock that. So now we will actually start getting, we can actually start getting epic stuff, and we'll actually get better resources when it comes to uncommons and rares. Monsters have +4 armor, fun. Player augments, experience gained, better, and 20% luck. Nice. What's this? Okay. So we can now get this off my head. Throw these in here, and we get scrap. Do I need the chain for anything? Do you, like? I guess not. Boop, go away. Cool. So now, in our Apothic guys, we should start seeing better gems. So currently we're seeing uncommon, or common? Uncommon, and rare. We should start seeing more rare and more common, and then possibly some epic from our mob spawners. I think I might add another mob spawner just like right above me. But yes, I want to be able to make this stuff into awesome stuff. So this gives us socketing. Combine your item and a sigil in the smithing table, and boom, you can get up to 2 sockets. If I were to put my chest plate in here, I can make it. Can I? Oh. Okay. So this scrap. How do we get the other? This uncommon is the second rarity. It starts appearing World Tier Haven. If I throw this in here, missing inputs. Okay, so I think I've figured something out. So I made this smithing iron upgrade. Applies to stone and chain equipment. I'm hoping what this does is it will upgrade this item. So if we do this and nope, not that. In here, that and that, and then 4 iron ingots is what it said. So this. It just upgrades this into iron. But it doesn't actually change. Okay, it doesn't change what it does. We would need Sigil of Enhancements to do that then. Gateway of the First Frontier. Okay. This is the second. So, maybe... Let's take this on. Here we are in the mining dimension. I do like that they changed the grass color so that it's not that, like, whatever color it was before, like that ruddy green that it was. Like, I think this was like the swamp, but now it's like the plains green. But the gateway of the first frontier. Now it does say will implode wave 3 outside of the following dimensions. Will implode at wave 3. Okay. Outside. God dang it. So we do actually have to do this back in the overworld. God dang it. Hang on. Okay, this is as good a place as any. My mine colonies is just over the hill here, as well. What do you? Oh, okay. Got distracted by a flower. But my base is also just over that way as well. So this says that actually it says it over here. Are now integrated with gateways. There are gateways based on each world tier except Haven, providing waves are of monsters and invaders. These gateways may only be used within their respective world tier. Once you beat the final wave, you get a variety of rewards useful for finishing the respective world tier. Unlike other gateways, you have a total of 3 lives to work with. So, oh, hey, I get some time-worn fabric for just even making this. But we should. So you go into here and you activate Frontier, which is currently active, and then right-click this, and we should now get a bunch of people coming out. Wave 1 starting in 3 seconds, but feels like it's taking longer than 3 seconds. Hi guys. Yeah, I'm gonna need you all to kind of just go away. I killed them faster than they could realize they were dead. Yay, wave 2, bring it on. Alright, wave 2, go away. You go. Excuse you. Go away. Go away. I lag. I lag a lot. Alright, wave 3. I think the lag is because of my recording software. So, Patrick, he should actually drop some rare stuff. He's a rare Apothic mob. And there we go. Oh, and he was an uncommon. So, hey, we did get uncommon gear. Got some stuff, some more uncommon gear. Already had that. Madam Bob's. Okay, so we did get a few things from all that. So we can actually break these down and get more time-worn fabric. So what I can probably do is do more of those portals and get more of these items. Yes. Oh, these are all from Twilight Forest. That's weird. But my inventory is now clogged up. So let's go clean it up, shall we? Alrighty, we're back down here with our Apothic stuff. And we actually also got a rare item, Lucky Iron Helmet of the Lightning Rod. Plus 2.5% luck, plus 4.75 armor. Lightning damage is reduced by 21%. This item ignores 23% durability damage. It's actually pretty good. And then we saw these already. Funny that they're all from the Twilight Forest. But we can take all this stuff, throw it in here, and we can get 3 to 11 time-worn fabric. And then possibly get a luminous crystal shard. Well, we will get 1 to 4. We got 2. Yes. And how many? Ooh, luminous crystal shard. Rare. It is the middle ground. Rare is the middle ground of rarities. I should have put that helmet on. Because in order to get up here, oh no, we need uncommon gear. I should have put on the uncommon gear. I'm a dodo. Slay Wither. Okay. 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 I was a dodo. But we did get some of these. We did get some of these. So we can actually take some armor over here. Put in some of this. We'll take an iron chest plate. Take an iron chest plate, some time-worn fabric. And what did we need? Sigils of Rebirth. So these guys. So we do need these guys. Okay. And to do this takes one time-worn fabric. And 3 sigils, 6. Okay. We really just want level 1 for now, because we just want to get all of the different things equipped. So, helmet. Just take one of those. One of those. And one of those. And then we can put all of this stuff. Oh, no, I already did that one. Do that. What are you missing? Oh, nothing. All right. Level 1. Level 1. And level 1. Nope, that is not what I was trying to do. Uncommon leggings, chest plate, helmet, and boots. We've apparently held a weapon that was uncommon. And there we go. World tier ascent. So now that we're at ascent, difficulty goes up to 3. Ooh, plus 55 experience, plus 30 luck. They get even more armor and armor piercing. But now we can start to get... Oh, we don't get mythic, but we do start to get flawless. But epic does increase more. So ascent, activate. We are there. We should now be able to do more gateways. Here we are. We want Sunlit Ascent. We need another luminous crystal shard. We are only having 2. So we are on Ascent, right? Yes. So it looks like we actually have to go down a tier to Frontier. Make another one. Make another Gateway Pearl. Give me you. And then... It wasn't that bad. It really didn't damage anything, so... Just gonna do it right here. And then... I'm gonna try to get more of these luminous crystal shards, so I'm gonna be taking on these for a little bit. I'll be right back. Alrighty, a couple hours later, and I've got more of these luminous crystals. Mainly because of going through these gate pearls and just getting all the ones that I was gonna need. But if you look off here in the corner, you can kind of see I did a little something. Yeah, I did a lot of stuff. I did a lot of something. So I got around 20 of these guys, 20 of the Luminous, and was just like, okay, this is kind of annoying just going through the gate pearls. I'm gonna go the mob masher route. So I've got Cursed Earth up there with some cog blocks underneath, because if you use redstone on, or a redstone pulse on Cursed Earth, it actually will speed and tick accelerate, or it increases the amount of mobs that'll, start dropping. So like if we do this will turn on the mob farm, which basically just means it turns off a light. Hello? 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 There. Okay. It took a minute, but that is probably because of my... Yeah, my recording software makes the game a little laggy now. But it is working, as you can see. But now let's do this. Let's turn it on overdrive. Now you can see it's working much faster. And I forgot about the Enderman again. Oops. Let's turn off overdrive, turn off the mob farm. But because we have this activated, Frontier activated, all these mobs have the possibility to drop gear. And the gear will drop into here. And then we're trashing some things. But other things I found out will go into the salvaging table and just automatically start turning into their base parts, such as the scrap, the torn fabric, or time-worn fabric, the shards, and the arcane sands. So common, uncommon, rare, mythic, maybe. Either way, they'll start going in here because it'll what it does is it goes from there, and then it goes back down, then into there, and then into there. And I also brought over all of our different crystals from our system, because our mob farms that are actually all the way back upstairs give me, I have no idea what I pressed there, but we can see we're exporting all of the different types of crystals on fuzzy mode. That way it doesn't matter what type of the crystal, as long as it's a crystal, it goes in. So all those go in from the other mob farms, and then all the crystals that we'll get from this mob farm all come down in as well. And any armor that we have coming in from the mob farms upstairs, they also come through this channel into here and then get broken down and again sent into there. So yeah, pretty neat system. So that's why I'm now at 43 and 8. But now what we can do is we can... Oh, I keep forgetting I need to do this. We can now change over to Ascent. And I think we can actually change over to Summit too. So if we change over to Summit, detailed info, monsters are a bit harder. We're a bit better. Epic, not Mythic. Mythic is that. But yeah. So, common, uncommon, rare, epic. Yeah. We should now start to see some mythic gear. And we should also start to see some... Ooh, lag. We should start to see some of these gems being mythic as well. But right now, we don't have any because our mob farm is off. So I just gotta let this tick on and let it run for a little bit. And I'm gonna do that off camera till we get a couple of things going. That way I'm not lagging out my game. You would think that I would have learned by now that, you know, when I change settings in my recording software to make sure I do a test like video and make sure it goes fine before I do anything. Cause yeah, I just changed some settings and I lost only like 8 minutes worth of video, but still I lost video. And in that video, I was showing you that this mob farm is still going. It's been cooking for a while. And we've been getting more and more stuff. And we had actually gotten, you know, enough Godforged pearls to actually upgrade our current armor to a very nice level. However, to even upgrade things to an epic level, we needed a reforging table. Because the simple... we look up here, the simple reforging table can only get up to rare affixes. We want to get up to epic and mythic. So we needed the regular reforging table. So what I did was I just threw a couple iron armors in here and got them up to epics. And we are now at the pinnacle. Yeah, we were on summit, but now we're on pinnacle. What that means is commons and uncommons are no longer viable. We still get a few rares, but we are definitely getting way more epics and a few more mythics. We also have a 10% chance of getting perfect gems. And if we look in here, we've already gotten a few of them. Yeah, just these 3 right here are the perfect gems we have gotten. So yeah, that's nice. But we are getting flawless stuff as well. So we're doing pretty good. I'm going to let this go up by a little bit more. And I'm going to use this guy to actually kind of see what we can get on our armor. But as well, the augmenting table. This is what you really need for perfect affixes. First you need the table, a tool, and a sigils of enhancement. Once you have all those, the world is yours. You can re-roll affixes, choose a specific affix, or upgrade set affixes. That sounds to me like what I want, because I want this armor to be as good as possible. So, in between episodes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let my perfect gems build up a little bit more. I'm going to let my Godforged pearls upgrade a little, or not upgrade, get up a little bit more. And then I'm just going to throw my armor in, get it the best I can, and then we're going to take on the Twilight Forest and more of Cataclysm. So, I hope you're looking forward to that. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I've been Dorkman191, and this has been All the Mods 10. Modded Minecraft. Bye, y'all.